With the fire, make this sound tall like a tower. Give me the fool, I'm all the attire. I found this phone from the master. So you listen at the
You say you need a lover, you don't need a lover. They don't really love you, they'll keep you undercover. And underneath the cover,
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, as in this is your first time here, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, welcome. It's nice to see you. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you also hit the subscribe button so you can keep getting more of my videos. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into today's video. In this video, I'm going to be taking you guys through how I make my thumbnail for my videos. I'm not exactly like an expert. I'm not an expert at making thumbnails. Like, I'm very far away from being like, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know this channel, the Mighty McClears, like, shout out to them. But they're one of my favorite channels to watch on YouTube. And the father, Justin, like, his thumbnails are so amazing. Like, when it comes to making thumbnails for videos, like, I hold that as like the top. The day I get to that level, it's over. But yeah, so the main reason why I decided to make this video, like, I wouldn't normally think about making a video like this because, you know, that's a bit different to, you know, the type of videos that I usually do. But since I started doing YouTube, I've gotten quite a few people like messaging me about, like, you know, oh, Nicole, how do you do your thumbnail? Like, how do you make it look like that? I know my thumbnails are not like trash, they're not like bad, but I also didn't think they were like that good. I just did do you get me? Like, I just make the thumbnail in it. Like, but I mean, people have asked me like, oh, how do you do your thumbnail? So I thought, you know what, I might as well make a video of it. Maybe hopefully somebody might find it useful. If you're also a new YouTube person, you're starting out this YouTube journey, you're thinking, how can I make a thumbnail like? Then yeah, this is the video for you. I'm not professional. Like, I've also learned from other people. Like, there's no shame in learning from other people. Enough of me talking, let's get into this tutorial. There's a lot of different apps that you can use, like, online for thumbnails. Some are free, some are not. The one I use is Canva, which is free. You have to pay for the premium, and with the premium you have more access to more features to like make your thumbnails better. But the free one is good enough. So as you can see, I'm signed in. You have to create an account, but yeah, I'm signed in. And then I just go to create a design. What I like about Canva is that it already has like pre-made templates, so you can just go scroll down and then find what you need. There we go, it says right there YouTube thumbnail, so I just click that. What you have on Canva is you've got templates, you've got uploads. You can upload like your own images. You can see like things I've used before from my previous thumbnails. Yeah, you've got photos, so you can search, for example, let's say Bible. You can search in there and you find different images for a Bible. If you want to use a Bible in your thumbnail, you can find all different sorts of things on there, and then you just drag and drop onto the template that you're using, and it's so easy. But before we even get into how I actually do the thumbnail, first of all, let me talk about how I actually take the picture for the thumbnail. So what I usually do is, whilst I'm filming, I film, you know, the main video, like the main footage for the main video. Then I have another video which I call my thumbnail video. It's usually like a 2 or 3 minute video, like really short. And what I basically do, this might not work for everyone, what I do is, so I start the video and I literally just do like different poses. If you've seen my previous thumbnails, my first few ones, my face was like or like so that's literally what I do in this like 2 minute thumbnail video. I literally just pose different poses that I feel like, you know, I would like for my thumbnail. So for example, let's say I'm posing with a book, I'll just be like, and I would hold the poses for like 2-3 seconds just to make sure, you know, that I've got it. Like, majority of them I can't use because when I watch it back, I'm like, Nicole, you look ridiculous. But there's always 1 or 2 that I'm like, okay, that's good. And then those are the ones that I choose to use. So again, you don't have to do that. Like, that's what works for me. Like, when I've watched other people's, like, you know, how to make a thumbnail video, what some people do, which is also quite useful, is, you know, when they finish their video or before they even record the video, they just take pictures. Some people just take pictures of, like, you know, just pose for the thumbnail and then just take the picture as it is. But I feel like with that, I feel like I would spend so long on just taking a picture, because I don't know, I just feel like you'll get, me personally, I would get so fixated on taking the perfect picture, whereas in a video I can do as many different poses as I want. It's quite funny sometimes. And I'm gonna show you on my laptop like how I select the pose from the video and then use that as the thumbnail. So I don't know if you guys can see this clearly, but this is just like an example video from one of my previous videos that I've done before. I don't think this video ever made it to YouTube, but just to show you guys examples. So I get the, let's say this is the 2 minute clip from like, you know, my different poses. Let me just play through. Like I'm just doing different, let's just say I'm just doing different poses. So I have that, and then what I do is there's this thing on my laptop. I don't know about other laptops, I don't know about MacBooks and other types of laptops, but like for Windows PC anyway, you should be able to find this tool called Snipping Tool, which is literally what I use for my thumbnails. So how it works is you've got these different things on there. You got the new, you got the mode, you got delay, you got cancel options, whatever. So what you have to do is basically click on the new, and then you select the part of the frame that you want. This is so tricky for me sometimes because I literally have to get it perfect, and sometimes it's so annoying because I have to do this like multiple times just to make sure I have the perfect like frame. And basically I just choose that, and then you can see there that it's a bit at the corner there that it's a bit like it's got a bit of the bar showing. So what I do, I just start again just to make sure I got the perfect shot. And then sometimes this thing comes up and it's so annoying, like you just have to keep trying again. Like I need to find a better way to do this, but just for the sake of this video anyway, I'm just gonna cut out this place. So you snip that, and then since I've got that, I can just go and then I click file, and then I just save as, let's call it YoG. Save it as YoG, and then obviously I close that. So now I have the capture that I'm going to use for my thumbnail. The next thing I do is I just go onto Canva, and then I upload that onto Canva. I click upload an image or video, and then it will tell you, do you want to upload it from your device, from Facebook, from Google, from Instagram, or from the Dropbox or whatever. Obviously the thing is on my device, so I would click device, then I would find it, and then I'll find the picture I need, and I'll open, and then it will literally upload right there. Once it's done, you can see this blue thing with like it's quite cool. Like, now it's uploaded. What I do, I literally just drag that on there, and then boom, I have the starting point for the thumbnail. Next thing I would do is I would click on that, and I would go to adjust. And then one thing I learned from watching previous people's videos is that thumbnails that stick out a lot are usually around saturation of around between 25 26, but I'll go 27. I would also basically just adjust it. You can adjust the brightness, adjust the contrast as much as you want, however much you think, you know, yeah, this looks good. You can sick so far. You can choose to use a vignette. Sometimes I really don't. I just like it normal. I think that's all right for now. So you can just play around with it and find, you know, what you think looks best. It's literally how you feel. Like, go with your judgment. Literally, like, it's really a trial and error thing, and that's what I've learned. So now I've got this. I've adjusted the brightness, the contrast, the saturation. Next thing I do is, and I don't really use filters like that, but you can, if you want to. There's different filters you can apply. You got Cali, you got selfie, you got, you know, there's different things you can apply. The thing that's kind of annoying with Canva is that, you know, as you can see, try Canva Pro, is that with the next step, which is when I add text. So let's say I'm doing a video on a day out at the beach. I would pick there's different types of headings. You can do a heading, subheading, or a little body of text. I usually just go with a heading, and then you literally type what you need to type. You go there, type in beach day, or beach, let's say beach vlog. You can make this bigger, and then what you can do with this, you can change the font size. So yeah, this is what I was talking about with Canva. As you can see, a lot of these things have like this this crowns next to them, and it's like you can only use it with Canva Pro. You can only use it if you've paid for it. But what I usually use, which works, which I really like, is Oswald, which is free, and it's just, I don't know, it's just got that professional, it's got that professional look to it, which, you know, is always good. And one thing I learned that, you know, that can really help to make your caption like pop out is when you add shapes to it. So you go to elements, and then you have these different shapes. You've got the square, you've got the circle, you've got the phone icon, you've got these different shapes that you can use. But what I usually use, I use the square. And then what you can do is you can drag that along. I'll just fit that, you know, as wide as I want it, as small as I want it. And then what you can do with this is you can change the color. So you've got a different like choice of color. You got white, you got like gray, you got brown. And then what you can do with this, you can send it backwards, so your text comes in front, and then you just put your text there, and it just makes it pop more. What you can also do is you can decrease the transparency. So you can, if you don't want it to be like that, you know, obvious, you can decrease transparency, make it block, make it middle. I usually just leave it like around that side, and then you can choose to change the color of your font as much as you want. Like, have fun with it. You can go purple, whichever one you feel like would suit, you know, suits you more, is more your personality. Do you get what I mean? Like, sometimes you just gotta do what you think is best. You can add more text to it, you can add more shapes, you can add, you know, if I wanted to add what I did in my previous video, let's talk, for example, and I can add that and then put that at the bottom, maybe at the corner, maybe put that at the corner here, and then change that to Oswald. Literally just play around with it. And what I do with my thumbnails, like, a lot of it is I just literally play around and see whatever works. Like, do you get what I mean? Maybe some people have like a technique to it, but I really can't lie, I really don't. I just obviously you got the fundamental principles, but you just do whatever. See, that shouldn't be covering my mouth, but this is just a tutorial. Like, this is, you know, do you get what I mean? I wouldn't actually post this as a thumbnail. It's just to show you guys how I, you know, how I make the thumbnail. Another thing that you can do on Canva is you can, like I said before, you can add in different pictures. So you got an image here, you can add in a picture of a Bible if you want it to be there. You can add in a picture of a, let's say, a lamp. You know, you can add in a lamp there. You can add in literally as many images as you want. You can add on there whichever one you think will make your thumbnail look better. So let's just delete that because I don't want that. I don't really want that. So let's just move that away because that's really triggering me. I don't really like how it's just there. I can move it to see, like I said, it's trial and error. Like, I know it doesn't look good in that section, so obviously I wouldn't leave it there. So I'll just move it around, find where it looks best, and just put it, let's just put it in the corner there. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do like the thumbnail. I've shown you guys how I select, you know, what thumbnail I'm gonna use, the app that I use to edit it. Next thing I want to talk about is like just some tips and advice on creating a thumbnail. Like, at the end of the day, your thumbnails are gonna be like what draws people to your channel. You really want your thumbnails to stand out, because, you know, you have to think about it. Like, on YouTube there's going to be loads of different videos, and you want people to be able to see your video clearly. And as long as you know that this is what works for me, to be honest, like I said, like, my thumbnails are nowhere near perfect yet, but I'm learning as I go, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys, just how I do my thumbnail. I hope it was useful. If there are some things that you didn't understand or you'd like me to explain more, definitely please drop a comment down below so I can see, and then like, I'd really appreciate the feedback. If you're a YouTuber, or you're like a new YouTuber, you YouTube person, whatever, and you're starting out as well, like, if there's some things that you feel like, oh what, I do that as well, or like, oh, I don't really do that, or you have like any tips, like things that I could do to like improve as well, do you understand? I'm open to learning. So yeah, with that said and done, that is the end of today's video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Like I always say in my videos, you're watching for free. Do you understand? You're not paying nothing. You ain't paying nothing. So why not subscribe? Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, and also like the video, and be sure to leave a comment. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of this year. I know you're probably thinking 100, just 100, Nicole, but 100 for me would be a milestone. Like, when I get 100 subscribers, like, I'm actually gonna be like, I don't even know. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, when I started out this YouTube thing, like, I did not expect to even hit 50 subscribers in like this quick. So 100 subscribers for me, like, it would be a lot. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you guys. Trying to get to 100 subscribers, 50 likes. I see people do this a lot in their videos, and I don't know if it works, but you know, people say, you know what, I'm gonna say it, 50 likes, 100 subscribers, let's go. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.